In 2024, Brunei's Prince Abdul Mateen and Anisha Isa Kalebic kicked off the royal wedding season. Until date, the Sultan of Brunei's children have been married to members of high royal dynasties. However, Prince Abdul Mateen opted to marry a female from outside the royal family, and his father agreed to the marriage. What prompted the Sultan to make an exception? Before meeting the prince, who did Anisha have an affair with? What happened to her parents, and why did they divorce? And here are a few more facts about the prince's wife that you probably didn't know. Watch the video till the end to find out. Let's get this party started. Prince Abdul Mateen was born in 1991 to Sultan of Brunei Hassan al-Bolkiah's second wife, Mariam Aziz. He is not a crown prince because he is the monarch's fourth son. Nonetheless, the prince selected a career in political administration. In London, he earned 2 degrees in international politics. He earned 2 degrees in politics and political science. Interestingly, Abdul Mateen managed to become a professional military guy before getting his qualifications. He first served in the Brunei Army before enrolling at the Royal Military Academy in England. He then took a hiatus to attend university. Following that, he joined the British Air Force and became an accomplished military pilot. When the prince reached 30, he resumed his military schooling in England at the famed British commando training camp known as Green Berets. Sultan Bolkiah, Abdul Mateen's father, was so pleased of his son that he personally gifted him with a green beret. Not just dozens of parachute jumps and hand-to-hand fighting abilities are hidden behind the back of one of the most gorgeous groomsmen on the globe. The prince began his diplomatic career in 2022. He represents Brunei in trade talks between the European Union and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Abdul Mateen also plays equestrian polo professionally. Brunei's national squad, which featured the prince, won bronze medals in the Asian Championships twice. Abdul Mateen was regarded as one of the team's top players, yet the coaches gave him no favors. Prince has been named one of the world's most gorgeous suitors on several occasions. In love, however, he has been incredibly humble. This is especially shocking in light of his father, Sultan Bolkiah's love tales. The newspaper makes no notice of the prince's love exploits. Abdul Mateen appears to have devoted all of his efforts to his academics and military duty until the age of 30. However, millions of females who had hoped to marry a prince were let down in the fall of 2023. Sultan Bolkiah revealed his 32-year-old son Abdul Mateen's impending wedding. Who is she? The chosen one, who has charmed the unapproachable bachelor. Anisha Isa Kalebic is a bright Bruneian girl from an aristocratic family. She is the granddaughter of Pahin Dato Isa, a powerful nobleman who acts as a special advisor to the Sultan of Brunei. He co-founded and co-owns the country's major airline, Royal Brunei Airlines. Anisha acquired her beautiful appearance from her parents. It is a cross of Asian and European blood. Her mother, Mariam Isa, is from Brunei, while her father, Adam Kalebic, is from Croatia. Years ago, her parents went through a high-profile and dramatic divorce that they were unable to keep private. Anisha's mother alleged in court that her husband had physically mistreated her during their 19-year marriage. She has been requesting a divorce for years, but he has continually refused. Anisha has 3 brothers and sisters, Adris, Marina, and Daniel. Her brother Daniel, by the way, is a close friend of Prince Abdul Mateen. They have a shared interest in soccer. Anisha graduated from England's famous University of Bath at the same time as Abdul Mateen. She holds a degree in economics and is the CEO of numerous significant corporations. The girl controls the Silk Collective fashion house chain and designs her own line of stylish clothing. And Anisha co-founded the worldwide travel firm Itinerary with her best friend. The prince's wife enjoys cooking and even has an Instagram account where she posts her culinary creations. Her father, Adam Kalebic, the proprietor of the Fertini restaurant business, appears to have instilled in her a passion of cooking. Anisha's brother Daniel, by the way, is also in the restaurant industry. He established the Potato Habit franchise, a fast food restaurant brand. The boys were raised in the catering profession and received great practical experience. The tale of how Anisha and Prince Abdul Mateen met is well known across Brunei. The prospective bride and groom met as youngsters since Sultan Bolkiah's and Anisha's grandfather's families were acquainted. They frequently hung out together as youngsters at various gatherings. They were excellent friends and had no significant relationship at the time. Pictures of Anisha with her ex-boyfriend Dan Bowman, with whom she had an affair at the time, may be found on the internet. They dated for several years until their paths diverged. Anisha had an Instagram account, which she deactivated after receiving negative feedback. However, photos of her with her ex-boyfriend became viral. Anisha and Abdul Mateen's serious relationship began in 2018 when the two were studying in England. They frequently met as fellow compatriots residing in another nation. Friendship gradually gave way to true love, especially because the guy and the lady had common interests. Surprisingly, Anisha is passionate about soccer, and Abdul Mateen enjoys chasing the ball as well. The male and the girl's friendship allegedly progressed into a sexual affair in 2020. In any event, it was around this time that they began to be seen together at social gatherings, acting like lovers. Many people worried if the prince would marry Anisha because he was seen with her even during his sister's wedding. Finally, the wedding of Prince Abdul Mateen and Anisha Isa Kalebic in Brunei was formally announced in 2023. The Sultan of Brunei issued a royal proclamation requiring the young people to perform at the wedding. Despite the fact that Anisha is not of royal lineage, the Sultan approved the marriage. Perhaps his personal affection for his youngest son played a part. And Brunei's Sultan has married females of non-royal descent twice. All the more so because Abdul Mateen and Anisha's love has stood the test of time, and the couple is seen as nearly flawless. The wedding is slated for January 2024. And it will be on par with the marriages of the Sultan's other offspring. This wedding was dubbed the Royal Wedding of the Year by the press. The festival lasts 10 days and all of the country's customs are celebrated. Following the Akad Nikah ceremony, a ceremonial marriage according to Bruneian customs, Prince Abdul Mateen makes a royal proposal to the bride. It will conclude with a grandiose royal reception to which the world's most aristocratic nobles have been invited. The wedding will conclude with a parade led by the newlyweds through Brunei's capital, Bandar Seri Begawan. Anisha, as the prince's wife, is anticipated to become involved in charity and diplomatic initiatives following the wedding. Given her economic abilities, the lady may be assigned to a key job in a ministry or a significant state-owned enterprise. We hope that this lovely couple lives a long and happy life free of palace intrigues and infidelity. The highlights of this beautiful wedding will be shown in the following video. Subscribe to our channel to not miss out on the best content. We'll see you soon.